Good morning, my name is Ian Tindale. Let's go back to 1995 and a film called The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill but Came Down a Mountain. Now, the story for this film was set in 1917. That time was heading toward the end of the war to end all wars, or as it's currently better known, World War I. Two cartographers from England go to Wales, to the village of Finnangarw, which is actually fictional, because it has a mountain, and they want to measure it. They're cartographers, they make maps. They come home, they do a lot of cartographying in the pleasant summer countryside there. It's all to do with the Ordnance Survey, so they're sort of government cartographers. George Garrett is the main cartographer, and he has a junior cartographer with him, Reginald Anson, played by Hugh Grant. They do all their cartographying and conclude that the mountain isn't actually a mountain after all. It classifies as a hill because it's under the required limit, which is 305 metres, over which would have classified it as a mountain. They prepare to leave, intending to note in the map making that it should be labelled as a hill, and that's that. However, that's not that for the villagers there in Finnangarw. They consider that they have a mountain, and they intend to force the two cartographers to stay while something can be done about this disastrous state of affairs. The very identity of the village is based on the fact that it is on a mountain, and now it isn't. Just a hill? Well, that's unacceptable to the villagers. They can't let this stand, so they try to delay the departure of the cartographers. In the end, after much ado, measurements are remeasured, plans are made to do something about the measurements, and so on. And by the way, this is a romantic comedy, and Hugh Grant and Tara Fitzgerald are in it for a reason. Friendships are formed, relationships are strained, and so on. Then after all that, the rain comes. A lot of rain. It's quite a slow-paced but pleasurably outdoors film, but quite funny, and it will draw you in. I'd certainly recommend it if you see it on somewhere. So that's 1995's The Englishman Who Went Up a Hill but Came Down a Mountain. Thank you very much, goodbye. If you enjoy these, please subscribe if you want, like certainly if you want to, and if you don't want to do any of that, have a very good weekend anyway. Thank you very much, goodbye. My name is Ian Tindale.